Hi everyone, I'm Jen and welcome to Retirement Dream Builders. Now let's talk about something a little controversial. Everyone tells you that if you're going to retire abroad, the obvious choices are Mexico or Portugal. They're on every top 10 list, every blog, every TikTok, but here's the thing. 2025 has changed the game. Now, Mexico and Portugal aren't as easy or as affordable as they used to be, like everyone knows. And that's pushing more retirees and expats to look somewhere else. So today, I'm going to show you why more people are saying not Mexico and Portugal, retire here instead. So I want you to trust me. By the end of this video, you'll see why this destination is starting to make a lot of financial sense for Americans and of course expats looking for stability. Hey guys, can I ask you a favor? I need your help. If you're watching this, it would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button and drop a like and of course, leave me a comment. That's honestly the best way to help us keeping making more of these videos. And I really appreciate every bit of support. Now, thanks friend. Okay, let's start with what's going on. Now, first, Mexico. For years, it's been the go-to because it's close, it's warm, and it's cheaper than the US. But here's the problem now. The visa requirements are climbing. Basically, in 2025, many Mexican consulates are asking retirees to prove somewhere between 4,100 US dollar and 4,400 US dollar a month in income, or basically about 70,000 US dollar in savings just to qualify for temporary residency. And it's not even consistent. It varies by consulate. That unpredictability makes planning tough. Then there's Portugal, guys. A few years back, Portugal was the child of European retirement because of the NHR tax break. It basically allowed foreign retirees to pay little or no tax on certain income for up to 10 years. Well, as of January 2024, that's gone for new applicants. So, add to that the fact that the Golden Visa no longer includes real estate, one of the main ways people were getting in, and suddenly Portugal isn't the sweetheart deal it used to be. And of course, don't forget the housing. Portugal in Lisbon and Porto are still high, with a lot of competition. Same story in Mexico or Mexico City. Gentrification is pushing rents up and creating local backlash. So the costs are stacking up and retirees are starting to feel the squeeze. So if Mexico and Portugal are looking tougher, where else can you realistically go? Here's the alternative that most people overlook: the Philippines. So why does it make sense? Let's talk finance first. Now let's start with taxes. Now, if you're a resident alien in the Philippines, your only tax income earned inside the country. That means your US Social Security, your foreign pension, your investment income, if it stays abroad, it's not taxed legally. That's a huge compared to countries that want to tax your worldwide income. Now, the visa. The Philippines has something they called the Special Residence Retirees Visa, or the SRRV. Now, this thing was built something or in retirees' mind. Now, if you have a pension, you put down 10,000 US dollar deposit, or if you don't, it's 20,000 US dollar deposit. And here's the kicker. Once your visa is approved, you can use that deposit toward a long lease or even a condo purchase. So it's not just money locked away, it can work for you. So property. Now speaking of condo, yes, foreigner can legally own them as long as the building is under 40%. Again, 40% foreign owned. Land is trickier in the Philippines. You need to lease it long term, but if city living or coastal condos are your thing, you've got options. Now, the costs of living. So compared to Lisbon or Mexico City, the Philippines is still much more affordable. Now, if you go outside of Manila, places like Dumaguete, Cebu, or Davao, your dollar stretches even further. Inflation in July 2025 was just 0.9%, which means prices have actually stabilized a bit. That's a big deal for retirees on fixed income. Now guys, let's keep it real. No country is perfect, and Philippines has its pros and cons. Now let's start with the pros. So you got long-term residency with the SRRV that I mentioned, the no visa runs, no stress. Taxes are basically simple. Only the local income gets taxed. So daily life is affordable. Healthcare, food, domestic help, it all costs less. And probably the biggest plus, English is everywhere. So government offices, hospitals, banks, communication is way easier than in most other countries. Now how about the cons? Now the cons would be like there's a bureaucracy. Paperwork takes time and patience is the key. You can't own land outright. So if you had dream of buying a big plot, you'll need to rethink that. The weather, guys, typhoons are a real thing. So location and insurance matter. Healthcare is good, but the very best hospitals are clustered in big cities like Manila, Cebu, and Davao. If you're in a rural area, guys, expect longer trips for certain treatments. So here's where finance and location tie together. First, the visa deposit. So do you keep it parked or do you convert it into a lease or a condo? It's not just a visa requirement. It's a financial decision that can change your cost of living. So second, guys, is tax planning. Because the Philippines only taxes local income, many retirees keep their investments abroad and transfers just what they need. That way, they maximize their retirement income while staying compliant. And finally, choosing your city. Manila is more expensive but has top hospitals and direct flights. Cebu gives you balance, urban living with lower costs. Dumaguete and Davao are low-cost options with strong expat communities, but you'll trade off some big city amenities. Choosing where to live is both a lifestyle decision and a financial one. So let's put it all together. Mexico and Portugal aren't bad choices, but right now, they're becoming harder, pricier, and less predictable. The Philippines, on the other hand, gives you a retiree-friendly visa, tax simplicity and affordable cost, and communities where you can actually put down roots. And that's the difference between living somewhere as a tourist and actually being able to call it home. So guys, if you want to see the side-by-side checklist comparing Mexico, Portugal, and of course Philippines, just drop the word checklist in the comments and I'll pin it so everyone can grab it. If you want more real talk about finances, location, lifestyle, and even health and adventure tips for retirement, hit that subscribe button and stick around. We've got more videos coming that will give you the facts you actually need, not just glossy headlines. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Retirement Dream Builders and I'll see you in the next video.